Hi, so this is an update of my ivy, which I propagated maybe, I want to say 7 months ago or so, and it's been doing really well. I actually started off with 4 cuttings, but as you can see, there's only 3 stems left. One of them has completely died and it's actually rotting away somewhere in the soil. I just left it there because it can decompose and provide nutrients for the remaining ivy. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's really healthy. It's really great, and it's starting to grow that vine that's characteristic of ivies, and there's new growth at the top of each stem. There's these 2, and this one's also got them here, these 2. So what I do is it sits mostly in indirect but bright sunlight for probably 8 hours every day, and I've actually moved this around quite a bit. When it was just a baby, it couldn't handle direct sunlight, and I found that was wilting the ivy, and so I was putting it in indirect sunlight kind of in the inner sections of my home. And then once it started getting a bit bigger, maybe like growing 8 to 9 leaves per stem, I moved it out here so that it can get a lot of sunlight, but it doesn't get a lot of direct sunlight, I don't think. Yeah, so yeah, this is what it's like. This is how it is. How often do I water? Actually, I have no idea, because I just water my plants by looking at the soil and by reading the leaves. I usually find that to be the best indicator. And then, oh, and also this type of ivy, there's many different kinds, but the one that I have, I actually don't know what it's called, but it's kind of got fuzzy leaves, as you can see, right? And so with these guys, I like to, because the fuzzy parts, they do tend to pick up on the dust. Every now and then I take natural sponge and then I wet it and just try and clean the leaves a little bit for them, and I find that they really like it. I do the same thing for my pothos here, and then as well as my peace lily that's right here. Okay, anything else? Oh, just one more thing about propagation. If you are new to it, starting with an ivy being your first attempt is a really good idea. I think ivy and then the pothos right here, they're the easiest to propagate. They grow really easily and they're pretty resilient. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. And just have a lot of patience, because it does take time for them to, you know, start growing. Oh, I'll show you my other pothos. There's this one here, and the leaves are all like wonky, but it started off, I think, with just these. It actually started off as 1 or 2, I think, maybe like 2 like this or something, and then it started growing, and then around the 5th one it started getting slightly bigger, and then by the 5th one it is significantly bigger, and now it's growing a leaf right here, which looks like around the same size as this. It's got the same growing pattern as my bigger one that's right here. And so yeah, this though, let me tell you, it took me about 7-8 months for it to become like this. But this is part of what I like about gardening. It is that it takes time, it requires patience, and you know, it's really nice to see the plants doing well after persevering through the harsh winter. Anyways, that is all, and I will talk to you later. Bye!